Good afternoon, Balagopalji. This is Priya. Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
That's nice. But somehow my video is stuck.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for this slight delay due to technical reason. My name is Dr. Vignesh. I'm part of the National Digital Library of India team. On behalf of the PN Panikka Foundation and the National Digital Library of India, we are happy to welcome you for this webinar on the lockdown and its implications on mental health. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for this slight delay. So today we have just a moment. So today we have a resource person who is Dr. K.R. Priya. So I have met her a couple of years back in one of the conferences organized by Balagopalji. So Dr. Priya is an anthropologist, social worker, and to be very specific, she is an ethno-climatologist by profession. She started her career as an assistant anthropologist with eminent anthropologist Dr. P.R.G. Mathur. And then she started working as an associate professor at Amrita University for about 10 years. After that, she continued to work as a consultant for various national and international organizations on developmental research. She is also part of various national and international bodies, and she has various international journal publications to her credit. So I welcome Dr. Priya for this webinar, and I also welcome Balagopalji for this session. Over to Balagopalji.
No, I can start. Now you can start.
Okay, so Dr. Priya, you can start your presentation.
Okay.
Your bandwidth is low. Maybe you can turn off your video if that is okay.
It was already off, I think. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. You can go ahead, Dr. Priya.
Okay. Good afternoon, one and all listening to me. Good afternoon, very special guest of today, that is Shri and Balagopalji. I have an acquaintance with Balagopalji over 10 years. And particularly this Reading Week celebrations, I was a keen participant and have done a lot of lectures on various topics. So this is an opportunity given to me again this year also. Thank you, Balagopalji, for this opportunity. I'm going to talk about the implications on mental health, especially during this pandemic lockdown. This is an unknown situation to all the human generation. We can say, being an anthropologist, a counselor, or a social worker, I do get lots of phone calls related to the stress, anxiety, depression, etc. from my friends and some other people. So I'm planning to talk to you related to how to stay safe and how to cope up with your anxiety and how to overcome out of such a trauma. Why we are getting these kinds of stress? Is it because of social distancing? Do you feel like that? Maybe yes, because we are so fearful about these kinds of, there in the past, there was a kind of untouchability existed in this world, in this India, particularly in India, in our caste system. So this is a kind of this social distancing is a kind of historical reversibility, we can say. The history is turning another side and getting who is having corona, who is not having corona, and we are suspicious about people. This is what is being happening in this world now. So we have to think that we are not alone. We are not alone, taking these kinds of pressure. Everybody, the whole world is going through the same kind of situation. So we need not have to worry about what will happen to our future. Yes, we have to. Why? Because people will have a lot of problems when they are in stress or when they are in depression. Our hypothalamus causes certain enzymes and will pass it through the kidneys, and they will produce more blood sugar in our liver. Then diabetes, kind of blood pressure, everything, rapid blood pressure will come, and it increases, and we will get all sorts of kind of headache, pain, everything. So the long-term anxiety and depression or headache will give you a lot of problems like digestive problems, heart disease, sleeping issues, memory and obesity and whatnot. So first, what we have to do was, the stress will give you in two types, particularly physical type and emotional, that is mental kind of stress. So here we are dealing with the mental stress that is going to occur in the society. So the headache, digestive problems, heart disease, sleeping, memory, obesity, all these can avoid certain way if we give regular positive notes to our brain. Everything, the emotional stress is much harmful than the physical stress. We won't be able to go out. And no, yesterday one of my friend just called me up to say that she is under depression. I just asked her, what happened? Are you okay? Yes, I am okay, she said. Any problem with Neetha and Divya, her children? No, they are good in studies. They are very good at it and they are very talented. Then what is the problem? Is there any problem with your husband? No, he is very loving and caring. Then where is the problem? I couldn't find any reasons for her issue, but she says she has got depression, stress. Is it because of lockdown? Yes. She hadn't had this kind of a problem before, and she was always a jovial person. But sooner, in this lockdown situation, she also got into depression. So it can happen with anybody, any human mind. So we have to control how to cope up with this kind of situation. That is what is the need of the hour now. See, we have everything within our control. And the outside world is not in our control. So we have to be careful. This, how we will cope up with this isolation, then we can do, and lot of things that we can do. We are all in the same situation. A lot we can do to control the situation. first thing is washing our hands. As we all know, that is what we can do. If you are too much into depression, some people will, switch into television sets and reading newspapers. We can read newspapers, but only once, because it is all filled with lot of news on the spreading of corona, deaths, massacres, how people are dumping the dead bodies, all these kinds of scene that causes a lot of stress and anxiety within us. So what is the solution? So we have to control the social media, the television sets, and especially the news channels. We have to have knowledge, because without knowledge we cannot survive. So we have to have the knowledge, authentic knowledge. So we have to go to the authentic websites of the health department and other healthcare professionals, not from other kind of websites and those who are publicizing a lot of kind of knowledge which are not even real. So we can do that. You can do a regular exercise, then diet control, then you have to reinvent yourself. This is the time for, because most of our friends are working from home. So we don't realize much where to mark. Some people are used to it, work from home, but some are not used to it. Initially, we don't know how to, mark where to mark the line. Where is the house? Where is the office? But we have to, eventually, we have to learn where to mark the line, and if I am working, how to work from home also. So this is a new experience to learn new things and to reinvent ourselves. We might have thought about certain hobbies which we couldn't pursue at all because of lack of time. We may go to offices, maybe traveling some 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers every day. And we may not be able to pursue certain skills or hobbies. And this is the time, that traveling time and preparation times, everything can be, minimized or nullify in this situation. And we have ample of time in our hands, and how to utilize that time effectively is in our hands. So this social distancing will create a fear of sick. We will feel fear of sick getting, corona. And we are looking up at people, whether we are, somebody else will cause me the flu or something like that. If anybody sneezes, we are so doubtful. If you go to a grocery shop, we are very fearful. We will control our breath. And after some time, our chest will be aching, and we are fearful about, whether I'm having heart attack. This is the way things are going on in our life these days. So we have to put on hold, and we have to move ahead, thinking that I was controlling my breath for the last 30 minutes. That is why my heart is aching, because of lack of sufficient oxygen in our blood. So, that is why we are keeping air, through air, we will not get corona, right? So we can also say that, we cannot do it. We can do it. That is why we are doing this social distancing. And people feel very lonely. Another kind of a stress is feeling sick, feeling lonely is another kind of a stress causing item. So here we will do that. You can socialize with people through social media, and you can start a group, and you can meet with friends in social media, find them, search for them, say a hi to them. Your mobile will be having loaded with at least minimum of 200 to 300 people in your telephone directory. You call them each and say hi to them, how they are doing. Are they doing very fine, very well, or very fine? It's not just fine, very fine. That is the answer that we needed to get these days. So, my dear friends, limit your social media, I said, for reading news, harmful news, which will directly go into your brain and your hypothalamus will act. You should not lead to that. Use newspapers, televisions, and news channels, particularly in a very limited way. If you can, once or maybe half an hour to 1 hour in a day, that's enough, not more than that. If you spend time for going out or be with nature and get some fresh air, that also will help you to feel, that feeling sick, that, that kind of problem will get over. Another thing is, all of us are worried about our financial situation, financial condition, financial loss. What is going to happen to the entire economy? Everywhere it is slowing down. So what will happen to my future? All the students are stressed how my future would be. I was talking to some of the students and they told me that they are stressed about their future. So just think that this is not just your condition, it is everybody's. So all of us are going through the same phase of life. So the same thing is happening everywhere. So relax. A time will come and we definitely will overcome working together. I mean, with all the, taking precautions and building up positive relationships. Speak. In case if you are overstressed or strained or depressed, you can also go for a professional help. Seek a professional help in case if you are overstressed. How this anxiety or even the stress can have a positive impact, you know that? To some, if it is mild, it can motivate you. This is my experience also. When I'm stressed, I will do the best thing. My best performer will come when I'm stressed. So I will act fast because, there is no other go. So we will, thrive for and we will better thrive for excellence. So take it positively and plan. And you also should know how to stay safe and how to cope up with your anxiety and to how to overcome out of such trauma. Let me tell you how your mind works. Your mind always associate or relate with the things that you know just from your experience. Maybe your past experience or somebody's experience, or you might have learned, or you might have read, and which you can remember. That will play all the drama in your life. This is what you are. The nutshell of a man, human being, is masked behind his thoughts. So this, and people will, your mind is always in association with this, your past experience or knowledge. In a panic situation, especially in this pandemic situation, your mind will not evolve with or analyze the raw data or facts, and it will work with what you are much familiar with or will make with your strong emotions, which you can remember and associate with. So avoid that and take the right information from the right website and try to analyze. Calm down and then breathe. You can also practice breathing exercises. And don't go to unwanted websites. Like, when you are stressed, 77% of the people will get a physical symptoms of stress. That is a reality. So when you have stress, limit your, that physical symptoms. Don't Google about. You will get only alarming effects. They will give you more uncertainty. You will have more uncertainty, and then if you want to watch news only once, read only once in a day. Only go for incredible organizations for updates, healthcare, and talk to your healthcare professional. And you might have read about Pavlov's classical conditioning. He experimented with the dog and all that stories you can read later on. So likewise, you have to condition your mind that you are a winner, that you will win, and we all of us together. Then hello. Sit and another solution is sit and reflect on your skills and hobbies. Then limit your anxiety by talking to your good friends who will encourage you and be part of you in all social circumstances and conditions.
Hello.
Hello,
We are not able to hear you, Dr. K.
is it so? Hello,
Yes, yes,
can you?
yes, we can. Can we hear you?
If somebody is having any question, so that I can tell you. I can pick up some a few questions.
Sure. So participants, if you have any questions, kindly put it in the chat window, or you can raise your hand. I can allow you to talk. So I've just lowered all the hands. So if you have any questions, so there is a question from Sapna. So I've just allowed Sapna Charha to speak. So Sapna ji, kindly go ahead.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Ma'am, I have a question that nowadays we all know that screen time has increased multifold. So, sometimes this increased screen time also causes stress. It causes feeling like depression. So, what should be done to handle it?
No, you can have, and I told you, you can reinvent yourself. You can refresh your some one of my friend in this lockdown itself, she wanted to learn violin when she was a child, but she couldn't do it. Now she is pursuing her violin lectures online. There are online channels available, and something like that which energizes you, which will soothe you. You just go for it. And she was learning on her own. This is possible these days. Even dance classes, any type of exercises, yoga, everything is available in YouTube channels, and it is there. No, you were talking about you are doing a lot of on Google and in internet, right? That is what I heard.
Yes,
Dr.
ma'am.
Vignesh, could you? Yeah, that is what I heard. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am, because I am a teacher in a school, so
Uh-huh.
because of that also, there is the screen time has increased a lot, and more as I have two kids, so for them also I keep searching various classes. So there are many reasons because of which screen time for everyone has gone up. So sometimes
Yeah.
is increased, and I will be right if I say that we have become addicted to it. So
Mhm.
because of this also sometimes there is lot of stress, lot of depression kind of feeling. I mean, sometimes I
Mhm.
feel like as if I'm doing just for the heck of doing it. It is not giving me any happiness or
Satisfaction.
a good,
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes
Mm.
it happens. So what at that time,
Mhm.
what should be done to handle it?
See, you have to, learn certain techniques, how to be, how to be, act, in certain videos. Just start your videos, and you just started talking to it, and watch your videos, and you will find out where I'm going wrong and how I should present, and watch others videos, and then see how they are presenting it. I'm not good enough, but I won't mind. That's why that is not a kind of depression for me. And everybody will get it. See, everybody will get it. And the thing is, uh, just like corona, we are flattening the curve. Likewise, we have to flatten our curve of stress. Our stress level also we have to flatten. This is what we have to do at this pandemic time. And we have to do it. There is no other option. We have to do it. So there should be a time frame for each of us in your house. And when you were away, how the kids were doing at home, who was looking after them? Was there anybody to look after them?
Yes, ma'am, mother-in-law.
Ha ha ha. So that is why I told you in the beginning, there should be a balance between your work schedule as well as your family schedule. So this hour is my work schedule. So I have to work. That kind of thought process we have to imbibe. And this is my work. Through this, I'm earning a livelihood.
Okay,
Right?
so there is a next
So-
question from
Thank you so much,
another.
ma'am.
Yeah. So there is a question from
Welcome.
Miss Ishita Valencia. So for young students of class 12 faced with uncertain future, how should they deal with worry and stress? What should they keep in mind?
Yeah.
And this is specifically
That
for
is
class
what,
12 students. Yeah.
yeah. Everybody, just passed out students or going to be in the 12th class,
No, they have just written the exam.
written the exam. Yeah. They will definitely a lot of their engineering exams, entrance exams are coming up. So many, this plus two is the, where we have to turn and take our own specializations and branches. So,
Dr. Priya, there is a lot of
choose
disturbance in
a
your.
career.
We are not able to hear you
Yeah.
properly. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, better now, please.
Yeah. Hello. Am I audible now?
Better, please.
Okay. You have to see to it that government is doing a lot of efforts to nullify the effect of this lockdown and their impact on their studies and even the exams, the way they have conducted and stuff like that. So you have to keep your mind calm and then see that nothing everybody can win if I am if I am capable enough, if I work hard, and the technical know-how is just in front of you, everybody is using it. So nobody is all the plus two students are in the same track. So just to think and feel that I'm not alone. There are lakhs of students like me. I'm not just the one. I think that will give you enough strength that you are not alone. So many are facing the same trouble. And government is so lenient for you guys, 12th, particularly these 12th class students. So they will do according to your ability. And it is a time for you to take a decision, where to go, where to choose the path, and move ahead. All the very best.
The next question, I have allowed Miss Preeti Devangan to speak. So Miss Preeti, kindly unmute your mic and you can speak. Miss Preeti has not yet turned on her mic. So next question is, ma'am, I want to know how to build a good revising habits in this situation for more better studies. I think
When
yeah.
you are going to school, how you have managed your time? And you are going to get some extra hours also for your studies these days. So for that, we have to thank Corona. Then we are, to be frank, most of the students are not learning from classrooms. They are learning from outside the classrooms. Basically, it is like that. It is a fact that most of them are not learning from the classroom, but outside, from their experience. And the marks is just a number, I will say. That it will give, somebody can assess that she is brilliant or she is an average, and they can categorize you only. But nobody cannot be categorized. Every individual in this universe is, loaded with a lot of abilities and virtues. So we have to count on to that. also. So develop your, passion and reinvent yourself, your skills, and concentrate on your studies. You can focus more on studies. There are ample of websites available. If you have a doubt, you can just browse it. The whole world of knowledge is just in your fingertips. That opportunity was not there for us when we were young. So that opportunity also is there in front of you. It is not that always we learn from teachers. We always learn from classrooms. But here you are getting, you need not have to travel to school. You need not have to come back. That kind of stress is not there. You can be with your family. You can be in a very safe kind of an environment. So that is all positive things. You can be at your own and you can get an extra mileage by utilizing that extra hours provided by corona pandemic.
So the
Vignesh, any next question?
next question, can you suggest some techniques which we can suggest to our students for improving mental health?
Practice breathing exercise, yoga, meditation. This is the techniques which is being practiced all over the world these days. That is why we have International Yoga Day and all that. So that also is from Indian system of knowledge. We have everything in our hands. We have a very rich culture, and we all heard about this Asha Bharata Samskaram and stuff like that. So we have rich Vedic knowledge and practices, which is really, really good. And we can practice all these kinds of techniques. Go to nature and breathe, but be safe. Always keep a social distance. Only we cannot hug or shake hands with people, but we can express it to our eyes that we are spreading a lot of love and care for others. If you are caring yourself, that means that you are caring about the world. So better be careful and always maintain the good habits and study and utilize the extra hours for a better purpose and for a better learning. Thank you.
So there is a question from Miss Jyoti Sharma. How to come out of the stress which I am facing now. I am a teacher and I have to teach children and I have to look after my kids and above all many webinars at a time, and I am finding it very difficult to manage, and it's more like feels a lot of pressure instead of pleasure. So how do I get out of this? So it's an interesting question from Miss Jyoti Sharma. You need to respond.
Hi Jyoti Sharma, it's a nice question from you. We have to be selective which one to attend. And what is your problem? You have to relate to that, whether it is useful for me. Think about that and choose that webinar and attend those classes. And you better know how to handle this kinds of so many webinars, and you have to attend. And this is a wonderful opportunity that we are at home and talking to various people around the world. You can choose. You can choose. Be selective while choosing the topic that should interest, that should be of your interest and passion, which can be productively utilized in future. That way you can, control this. I know it may be, sometimes it may be boring also. No, that time you can switch over to another webinar of various topic. And if you can simultaneously watch 2-3 webinars also, if you have 2-3
Your voice is breaking, Dr. Priya. We are not able to hear you.
Yes, is it?
Very
Hello?
bad. Very poor network connection. We were not able to. So may I
Hello?
just explain it to her?
Yeah.
So Miss,
Please.
yes. So Miss Jyoti, you have a question which is common to almost every human being at this point in time. And in fact, the same question is might be going through almost all the participants' mind. We are about 140 participants at this point in time, and you can take it from me, 95% of the participants might be going through the similar question, because everybody have to, though we are at home and we are working from home, but the work amount has almost doubled or tripled, because when you were going to a workplace, the household chores were less. Now, increased burden of household chores, plus looking after your own kids and looking after your official role, whether you are a teacher or a librarian or a student, and on top of it, you have been asked to attend various webinars from your school. So it's a tough ask and it's too taxing, but take it as a temporary phase. So this is a temporary phase, and we are all going through it together, and I'm sure we will be able to come out of it very soon, and we should be very positive. And I can give you from my personal example. This is really tiring, but we are all together in this journey, and we should keep the fight and we should move ahead. So that's the simple answer that Dr. Priya was mentioning. And from my personal experience also, this is one of the solutions we could give. And so if there are not much questions, then I would like to thank Dr. Priya for this wonderful session. Dr. Priya, I think we would have loved to see you and speak to you more, if provided your internet bandwidth connection could have been better, but still we had a good interaction with you.
Thank you.
So there is one final question from Ms. Meenakshi. How to overcome panic attacks?
Yeah, you have to, follow all the guidelines given by the website of the healthcare practitioners and health department. Then, you have to practice all that, wash your hands and mask yourself. The mask always on when you are, and if you can, the mask.
You are not audible, Dr. Priya.
Some people say that they the mask is providing a lot of headache, and their breath is getting blocked, and their ears are paining and stuff like that. But you can put your mask as per your face, and you may not be putting the appropriate mask. That is why it is these kinds of symptoms are coming. So put the appropriate mask, sanitize yourself whenever you come from outside, take a bath, and all the precautionary measures, whatever that is advised by the healthcare practitioners, please follow that. And if you take care, you will be taking care of others as well. So please follow the healthcare practitioners' guidelines. I may miss out one or two, So better go for the guidelines and check whether you are following them. And you have to meticulously follow every step.
Okay, so thank you so much, Dr. Priya, for this session. So on behalf of the PN Panikka Foundation and the National Digital Library of India, we thank you for taking out time from your schedule and being with us for this webinar. Once again, I thank you from on behalf of the organizers. So, there
Thank
are
you
some,
so much.
yeah, couple of housekeeping announcements. So, participants, I've just entered the feedback form URL. Kindly click on this URL and submit your feedback, and then you can download your certificate from there itself. In case if you have not registered, you can register yourself. I think 90% of you have registered, so you must be able to download the certificates. And in case if you have any issues, you can reach out to the email ID given, pnpanikkafoundation@gmail.com, which is already given in the email invitation that was sent to you. So kindly write an email to us, then we will be able to get back to you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dr. Priya, for this.
Thank you. Thank you, Balagopalji. Thank you, Vignesh, for your wonderful effort.